What's up, everyone? Hell Skate, and today I'm gonna be drawing. I'm gonna draw Poseidon. Yeah, I'm gonna draw Poseidon. In the meantime, we're gonna talk about a random topic, and you already know what the random topic is. So before we get started, let's see who's in the comments. First, we have Gable. The rise of the internet and streaming killed them. And Lion Rat in the chat saying good morning to me. Well, good morning to you too. I think it was cable TV and channels dedicated to solely showing cartoons, like Cartoon Network, that killed the Saturday morning cartoon shows. Yeah, that's probably one of the things. You know what? I need to bring someone in here. So if anyone wants to join in, wrong one. There we go. I'm gonna put a link into the chat, and there we go. All right, so yeah, I think it took probably a long time for them to kind of go away. Unfortunately, it's where did that thing go? So I'm trying to get some music in here too. There it is. And yeah, that's the one. Internet and streaming. I think that came like long after. Uh, I think that came like long after the Saturday morning cartoon shows went away. And streaming's kind of replaced them. It's really unfortunate because Saturday morning cartoons it's like a part of childhood, and when you kind of grow up and it's towards the end of your childhood, and it's also the same end for Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, I don't think uh, internet and streaming killed them. I think it's more of what Lyman said. The cable TV channels that the network started having cartoon that the network started having more dedicated cartoon channels like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and all these others that we all still grew up with. So it was really. So I think I think unfortunately, it just kind of died out over time. This is a real shame because when you're a kid, you always get up and you always try to get up in the morning to watch your favorite show like the Maniacs or what's the other show? You either watch the Maniacs or Looney Tunes, really. And it's even when all the favorite shows that we grew up watching. Like Disney, like the Disney Channel appeared. So I don't think it was the internet or streaming that killed it. I think it was when these cartoon channels appeared. It ended up becoming to the point where what was the point of having a Saturday morning cartoon show, a cartoon hour or whatever, when we could just have a channel that plays nothing but cartoons. The parents didn't like the violence in those cartoons. Well, that's because at the time they thought the kids were so impressionable that they would copy the same thing that the characters were doing, which is really not the case. Let's start drawing. So I'm gonna be going Poseidon. Looney Tunes was big in the 90s. Yes. Yes, they were. And they were big in the 80s. And I think the 70s as well. As big as Disney as yeah. Well, they were a Warner Brothers. They are a Warner Brothers brand. And for the and we've done a lot more stuff over the years as a brand. But I think I remember the Saturday morning cartoon shows on the cable on the cable TV. It didn't start truly going away until uh, I think 2012. Kids today don't even know who Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck is. Yeah, that's true. But they know actually they do know them because I do remember seeing cartoon shows on Cartoon Network. Yeah, so fun when they had like newer renditions of Bugs Bunny and Daffy. And I've been called away, so I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Looks like we got someone in the background. So everyone, put your hands together for Billy PowerMax.
What's going on, man?
Not much. Had to move a few. Had to help out with had to help out moving some stuff.
Okay. Yeah, do some house chores for a minute.
Yeah.
That happens, man.
So
I have
if I left you all,
I have house chores I gotta do today.
So if I left you all stranded for like a couple of minutes or probably an hour, it was like, I'm sorry about that. Now people will be watching this are like, where'd it go?
What is that? Can you hear me?
Huh? Yeah, I can hear you.
Let's try this.
So let's go. Let's get back to the chat. Using dead air. Hey, Queen. There's how's it going?
All right, let's try. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Background.
What kind of music is this?
Yeah.
There we go.
I was worried about you, man.
I had to take care of something. Alright, forgot I need to turn my camera back on. There we go.
Is that in the background?
Yes, it is. Oh, it's not in the background.
How do I get rid of that?
It's me. This?
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought it was me.
No.
Okay, great. Yeah, man. What you drawing today?
I'm drawing Poseidon.
Poseidon.
Yep. King of the ocean.
Okay. Right on.
And random topic of the day is...
What is
what
it?
happens to all the Saturday morning cartoon shows? I think, and some say it's because of internet and streaming. But honestly, that came way after.
Sure. Random topic.
You know,
Yeah, man.
while I'm drawing Poseidon, let's look up some info about him.
Details about him. He's from Atlantis.
Actually, I think he was more worshipped than Atlantis.
More of a who?
Here we go. According to Wikipedia, though take it with a bit of a grain of salt. And okay, so so in the standard version, Poseidon was born to the Titans Cronus and Rhea, the fifth child out of the six, born after Hestia, Hera, and Hades, in that order. Because Poseidon's father was afraid that one of his children would overthrow him, he liked will overthrow him like he had done to his own father. Cronus devoured each infant as soon as they were born. And Poseidon, he was actually the last one to suffer that fate. But then, Rhea, she had another child, Zeus, who she took away in captivity until he was old enough to combat his father and save his siblings. After Zeus killed Kronos, the world was divided into three ways. So there wouldn't be any power struggle. Zeus was given the heavens and the sky. Poseidon was given the ocean, and Hades was given the underworld. And after that, it was, as far as I can tell, it was probably pretty calm. They had their own children, and so on. Let's see. But there's actually another version of the story where with the later version, Poseidon actually avoided being devoured by his father, as his mother Rhea saved him in the same manner she did with Zeus, by offering Kronos a foal instead. I don't know what that is, claiming she had given birth to a horse instead of a god. While she actually laid the child in a flock, Rhea entrusted her infant to a spring nymph. When Kronos demanded the child, the nymph Erin denied having him, and her spring thereafter was called Arn, which bears resemblance to the Greek word uh, Denny, I think. D-N-Y. What's that saying? Like Denny?
Denny?
And another tale Ria gave insight into. So there are many differences to the into different stories. It all depends on which one I think you think fits more. Yeah, later on afterwards, he ruled over the seas.
He's like Aquaman's father too.
I think I think Aquaman was actually based off.
Oh yeah. Aquaman has a real father, like a human father.
No, that's probably not the case.
His mother was like Atlantean. She was a queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, actually, I think Atlantis was more of a fictional city, but it's
a lot of people believe it was real, man.
Probably is.
Then, like it goes back to the ancient Sumerian days and the Anunnaki days, and they believe that something like a great flood happened and wiped away these civilizations.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a time of I could be wrong here, but it could be the time then ancient Sumeria, Atlantis, and I believe they said this could have been also the time of the Nephilim walked the earth. And so, as the story goes, like we know whether you are whether anyone's religious or not, we know that a great catastrophic event happened that wiped out a lot of civilizations on Earth at one point.
There was a supposed evidence that Atlantis was a real place.
You ever studied like anything of the real society and all that junk that went on with them oracles during like World War II?
No. Stuff like this is kind of you kind of stumble upon it and you never read about it.
Well, let's see, because of YouTube here, you got to be careful how you word these things, even though you can find information, all this information on YouTube. The bad guys of World War II, we'll put it that way. They had, they believed that they were from a planet in the constellation of Taurus called Aldebaran. And that they came down to Earth and started the first civilizations on Earth, Atlantis and Sumeria. They believed this because they had this cult called the Real Society, And this real society had these poor villagers, these women. They were called like oracles, and they were non-educated women. They were not. Um, they were not educated. They were not college students. They were just poor villagers who were said to be psychic or oracles or whatnot. And so they would go into trance when they would have these meetings, and and they would start scribbling and just like drawing crazy and just drawing in a language no one could understand. And so when they were finally able to get the the translations of what they were writing, it was ancient Samaritan, and basically, as the story goes, what they were writing said that they were from a planet in the constellation of Taurus called Aldebaran, and that they started the first civilizations on Atlantis and Samaria. But that's probably but if you look back at it, they probably could have just made that stuff up.
Probably. Someone's phone's ringing.
That is my phone. Hang on 1 second.
Those are my cats, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I guess the call is important. And
Sorry about that.
come back.
I'm back.
You know what? I think I'm gonna use that meeting every time someone pops in.
Yeah.
You know, this one.
You can just do that for me every time I come in. That'll make me happy.
I do it for everyone, actually. and here's one that Doc gave me.
That one too. That's not bad. You should just leave that on the screen the entire time. That should be what you put on the what they see, like when people are scrolling by the channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Probably have like 1,000 views in a day. Who we got in the chat? Oh, Pops. Yeah, man. So that was some crazy stuff, man, about the Vril Society and stuff. And like the oracles, they had like long hair, man, because like the hair would go down like to their knees because they believe like the hair was like an antenna.
Huh.
It was pretty wild stuff, man.
What? Get in here. What are you yawning about? Yeah,
Where's Dark Gift been lately?
I don't know. I saw in one of the streams I was watching. They say he's like pulling double shift or something.
Yeah, he's like going up management position, I bet. Yeah, when you work at a restaurant like that and you never have you don't have time for your hobbies anymore, you're going into management position. That old Doc or Piper. I ain't seen Piper forever.
She's still around. Dark Gifts has started this new thing called CG Sunlords. For every Wednesday night, they do a show.
I should be off Wednesday. I'll have to check that out.
It's like Wednesday night, so.
Yeah. Old Doc. Ain't heard from Doc today. He's usually streaming when I wake up.
I don't know what he's doing right now.
How dare he have a life outside of YouTube? How dare he? Who does he think he is?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot's been going on. There's people that wouldn't leave dark that technically wouldn't leave Dark Gift alone. To keep turning everything to keep turning everything that he posts on Twitter into something else.
Oh, that's just why even like entertain that though? Let him talk. Just let him like I don't get it. Like let him talk. Say it. I don't care. Say it.
At this point, I think just pretty much just trolls, but I think someone will try to get the wrong idea or something like that.
My whole thing is like eventually, if you don't respond and you ignore it, well, they just go to someone else.
True, but sometimes that's not really the case. Because then they're just keep coming after you no matter what.
I understand. I'm not living it, so yeah, a man's got to make his own decisions. But you would think like it's just I don't know. I don't like social media though, so I don't do Twitter.
I don't really post anything on Twitter because again, I know how some people are. They'll take it and then turn it into something else. Like something that will be nice and wholesome, while someone will look at it and be like, "Oh, you said this, but I think you mean this," or something like that. And it doesn't.
I'm kind of like to the point in my life where, yeah, tell them I said it. I don't care. Yeah. That's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm in a weird place in life, so.
Yeah, I think it all just really depends on how you kind of look at it.
Nah, he's going. So he's a good guy. He's going through stuff like that, but a lot of these people just like drama. It's what fuels them. And they wake up in the morning and like, what kind of stir up today?
One of the things I kind of figured was if you don't say something, then someone who's not in the conversation, they're gonna end up freaking aside, not knowing the whole story of it.
I see that.
And
no, I get where someone would come from with wanting to defend themselves. Like that's like I understand that completely. But but I think you should, before you do that, you should ask yourself the question, if I don't feel it, will it go away? But I don't know the answer to that though. like you said, it might get worse.
All right, I'm back. Yes, yes. Sometimes, sometimes when you hear an argument, people would random people would pop in, not fully knowing what the argument's about.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
when you don't know what the argument's about, you end up having to pick, choose what pieces there are, to the point where you end up taking the wrong side, and then you realize that you just took the wrong side of the conversation.
Yeah.
But what these idiots are doing is that they're taking like something from I guess from Dark's Facebook page, and all right. So one good example is that I guess he was asked to draw this person. Or the person I asked him to draw her. He did. He posted on Facebook, and someone saw it and was like, and started saying how creepy it is, or something like that. I don't know the full story. You would have to ask him about that. But honestly, all I can really say is mind your own damn business.
That's right.
If you're looking at something that's like that old, and apparently he showed he did a drawing for a kid I guess was going through cancer, and he wanted to be a football player, and so he drew, so he did a drawing for the kid of him as a football player.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
What?
And someone takes one look at the picture, and I don't know, just bashes it.
So someone took offense because he drew a kid that wanted to see himself as a football player?
I guess so. Again, this is not my place to say anything, but again, it's really scummy to do something like this.
You mean to take offense about something like that and then call him out?
Yeah, why would you take some offense that is wholesome? It's really harmless.
Let's say hypothetically. Let's just say hypothetically, you took offense to it, and you did, but the kid wanted the picture drawn. So what business is it of theirs? I mean, let's just say hypothetically was the wrong word. Let's just say you thought you had some validity to your being offended for the kid wanting a picture of himself being sick as a football player. But then again, the kid asked an artist to draw that picture. What what business is it of yours? Is it their kid? Is it, is it?
It's not. Well, again, it's not really of their business.
Yeah.
Because again, the kid, more than likely, the kid asked for the drawing. If he didn't ask for the drawing, then he saw the picture of himself as a football player, then the kid wanted to be a football player.
Wait a minute, what team was it though?
I don't know.
That depends a lot, If it was like a New Orleans Saints or something like that, then I might agree with the people that had the issue.
I don't think you put.
It was like he was like a Saints fan, I might be with him. I might be like, screw that kid. Or Saints or a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, I might be right there with him. Like, who the hell does he think he is?
You got a point there, but generally to close this out, I think the story goes is that Darkiff was asked to do the drawing. I'm not sure if he was asked by the kid or by the parents, but he did the drawing, and the kid was probably morally grateful. And the kid, I think it was probably going through a tough time. So seeing that probably more than likely lifted the spirits up. And again, it's pretty scummy that someone would take something that innocent and just make it decide to make it sound awful.
Yeah.
Or make it sound awful.
I hope the kid pulls through. How bad is it?
This was like a while ago or something like that. So I don't know. Again, you would have to ask Darkiff. He showed the picture. I was listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
I probably mixed a few things, but I think he's better qualified to get the whole story.
Yeah, we should find out who that kid. Let's give the kid some comic books. Let's find out who he is. Let's not. That's none of our business. Let's not find.
It's none of our business.
I just hope the kid pulls through, though. You know what I mean? I can't imagine what that kid's going through, being sick like that, and a kid.
Again, I could be mixing the story up. So, again, don't take my word. Ask. Probably ask a Darkiff.
Yeah.
And get the full story. And all right. So you know what's ironic about this?
What's that?
This song that's playing right now while we're talking about this.
What is it? What's this song?
It's a tone of it. It's like the most sincere tone.
It is in a serious conversation, man. Man, Steven, put me in a conversation about sick kids. Sunday morning, man. What's wrong with you? I'm just joking.
But yeah. So enough about talking about that. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope he pulls through.
As far as I know, that drawing could have been like years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Poseidon. I'd like to see Poseidon with like a big 40 in his hand, beer. You know what I mean? Coming out of the ocean. That'd be cool.
All right, there it is.
Poseidon beer, beer of the sea. That'd be awesome.
You know, I can actually see that happening.
Yeah, and he's just coming out of the ocean and give you a beer. Oh yeah.
No, I don't drink beer. I'm not the beer drinking guy. But when someone starts saying, well, we created the beer first. I'm not insinuating any commercials or anything, because stuff. But I'm gonna look up who actually created the first beer.
I cannot do beer anymore, man. I drank so much beer as a teenager. Like I can't. Like, I get a hangover when I drink beer. Like it's bad. I drink liquor.
All right. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Beer is one of the oldest drinks humans have produced. The first chemically confirmed barley beer dates back in the 5th millennium BC in the modern day Iran, and was recorded in the written history of ancient Egypt. And the Mesopotamia, and spread throughout the world. A 3,900-year-old Sumerian poem honoring Ninkasi, I think. Ninkasi, or I don't know. The patron goddess of brewing. Contains the oldest surviving beer recipe describing the production of beer from barley bread and in China. It has to do with the pottery dating from. Can we just get a name of who invented this beer?
I want to meet this goddess.
The invention of beer has been argued to be responsible for humanity's ability to develop technology and build civilization. Okay. Beer may have been known in let's see. The goddess of beer and brewing is possible that in the first millennium BC she is known on the great name Kurunitu, derived from the term referring to the type of high quality beer. Okay, but it's not giving me like a name who invented beer. That's just.
I don't think. Maybe they don't know. It could be one of the things that has always been around and nobody really knows.
Well, if you like Guinness beer, Arthur Guinness started brewing ale in 1759. It's King James Gate Brewery.
Beer's just one of the things that's been around forever, helping men get through life.
All right, the ancient Chinese produced the first beer in Kuwait in 7000 BC. However, Sumerians and Babylonians probably knew about beer 3,000 years before them. Surprisingly, most brewery owners, according to the clay tablet, beer was also. That's interesting. But yeah. So, some of the commercials about beer are completely nonsense. And that article is probably just someone just made. I don't know.
Complete nonsense.
Nowadays, you can't really trust the internet.
Can't trust the internet.
Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't.
That's crazy. What are you going to say next? You can't trust the news?
All right, so it says here the Sumerians invented beer.
The Sumerians?
Yeah.
Okay, see, it's been around forever. I guess it's kind of like saying who invented water.
Yeah. Beer itself has been around since 4000 BC. All right, so I know what I did wrong. I typed in who created beer, and that just gave me like a huge thing where it's like where it kept going left and right and stuff like that. But since I typed in who invented beer, it gave me more of a straightforward answer.
What did it say?
The Sumerians who lived. I'm not saying that place again. Are the ones, but this is according to 3 sources. So according to this, it says that the Sumerians invented beer about 4,000 years ago.
It's forbidden knowledge. Yeah. Man, I was showing, I hang out with that group. You ever watch Rockin' Robbie?
Mm-hmm.
I hang out with that group online. I used to hang out with them a lot more before I got busy with work, but I was showing all them the first page of Last Days the other day. They freaking loved it.
Nice. Alright, so like Poseidon, so like Zeus, and probably actually, it showed in some of these references I found that Poseidon wore a crown.
Crown. That's how he's depicted in the Zack Snyder Justice League.
Yeah, but
He had a huge ass trident and a crown.
I don't think Poseidon was ever in the movie.
Are you sure? Because isn't he at the battle with Darkseid first comes to Earth, and like Zeus is there, and like Apollo, and and then there's this big guy coming out of the sea that has like a trident.
That's Aquaman.
No, that's I think it's Poseidon, dude. You know, like the one where like Wonder Woman's talking to Bruce Wayne about like when the first time Darkseid came to Earth and tried to conquer it.
Hold on.
And like the Greek gods are there. Like it took all the forces. Like the Amazons had to go there. Like the Vikings. Like different tribes of man had to go there. The gods had to go there. Like Zeus was there, Apollo was there, and what's the god of war? What's his name? He was there, and I think Poseidon was there. Poseidon was the one with a big trident that when he would smash it to the ground, this like blue wave of energy would like pulsate.
This must be like some kind of a Snyder Cut thing.
Yes. You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen the Snyder Cut.
Oh man, what? Oh man, Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut is freaking awesome, dude. The Snyder Cut is amazing. Just 4 hours of high octane pure entertainment. Did you watch the horrible theatrical version?
I watched the one that was in the theaters.
It's god awful. This is not the same film, man. It is. You remember all them rumors that came out that that the film that he made was not the same film, and it was completely like hours and hours of footage that was not released that got reshot. All of that was true. Every single bit of that was true. The Snyder Cut is a completely different film.
So yeah, I'm watching it right now. I'm not sure if I can show it on my channel, but yeah, this is completely news to me.
Dude, everything about the Snyder Cut is amazing, man. You should watch it from beginning to end. It is not the same film. It is a completely different film. The way it starts is different. The way everything works out is different. The middle is different. The whole Cyborg. There was a whole story about Cyborg and his like and like his backstory that got cut. That ties everything together, and it makes it's worth it.
Huh.
There's some flashback story in it that isn't in the theatrical. That's really good.
All right, so I think I'm gonna finish this on the draw stream that's coming up at 1. Because right now we're getting close to the 2-hour mark. So I want to thank everyone for joining me on this somewhat half journey, probably for the first hour of me being absent. And if you all haven't backed, hold on. If you all haven't backed Crypto Legends yet, please do so. The link is in the description down below. And also, take what was said on this channel lightly, I think, because the majority of the time we're just talking just to talk, you know, to keep everything things lively, you know. And what else? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And why not? And and until and everyone remember, hail Confiscate, keep drawing, keep having fun, and until next time, I'll see you later.